If you are introverted the way I am, or even if you're not, you still might have some trouble kind of going up to people and just approaching them. That can be tough, right? We get a little anxious about that. I'm Wanda Thibodeau. I am the host of the Faithful on the Clock podcast, and today is Challenge Me Monday. The verse that I want to share with you today is Ephesians 3:12, and that says, "In him and through faith in him, we may approach God with freedom and confidence." So again, we don't always have that confidence to go to people and God, because the way that we interact with people, I think we transfer a lot. If we've had some experiences with people where it's like, oh my gosh, right? We transfer that to God and we think, oh my gosh, that's the way he's going to be with me, right? And we get scared to go to God. Now also in the biblical times, right, before Jesus, the way that people had to go to God, it was very strict. You had to do the sacrifices and all that. So they didn't really understand what it was like to just have that freedom. Anytime you wanted, just talk to him. Anytime you wanted, just whatever you wanted, you could just go to him. It didn't matter where you were or who you were, okay? This was a new concept to them, that God would be that accessible and that you could be confident in just having a conversation with him, just like, a friend, okay? So what I want to challenge you to do today is challenge that anxiety that you get about approaching people and God. So what I want you to do is go to maybe, you go to get a coffee, maybe it's somebody in your office, and just go over to them and ask them a question. Ask them for a service. Just introduce yourself to somebody new, maybe on the subway during your commute, and just say hello, and just try and just approach them. Maybe you ask them, can you give me the time? I know a lot of us have our phones, but you get my point, okay? Just to practice having the experience that people aren't going to shut you down, and neither will God. The more you experience that with people, the easier and easier it gets. And that is so valuable in the business context. We need to be able to go up, whether it's in a networking situation or whatever, and just be able to start the conversation in a kind way, right? So this practice, having the confidence to go to people, that is what is going to enable you to get things done, to not have that fear of blocking you for helping people and being kind and getting what you also need, okay? So that's my challenge for you. Take care. Bye.